Hi, let's talk about phase 2 of EMDR therapy. There are 8 phases, but A2 is really important. It is where we set the groundwork and the safety net, if you will, so that the client, when they're ready to do phase 4, which is the reprocessing phase and dipping their toes into the trauma memories, we have to have a safety net already set up. So today I'm going to show you a little bit about what a positive resource looks like and how we do it. And so let's say one of your favorite places where you find peace and where you're able to restore or a sense of calm in the body is at the beach. So this is how we do it. And there's multiple ways that we can use bilateral stimulation, which is needed to do the EMDR. But for the sake of this exercise and this platform, I'm going to show you how we do the self-tapping. So we want to do it in the area up here because the vagus nerve gets activated here. What's the vagus nerve? It is the longest running nerve in the body. And we want to make sure that we get the client into a state of calm. So tapping up here is ideal. So you can either do it where you lock your thumb in like this, or you can spread your hands apart completely. And I like to do it like this. So the slower we go, that already starts to calm our nervous system. Because when you're doing phase 4, you're going much faster, which activates the nervous system. But this is a resource, so we go nice and slow. So let me back up here a little bit. So you rest your hands up here comfortably as you're sitting and your eyes are closed. And let's say we're going to use the beach as a resource. So I would have the client close their eyes and I would guide them through it. So I would say, imagine it's a beautiful summer day, whatever ideal temperature is for you. And imagine sitting on a beach in this really comfortable lounge chair, your feet in the sand, and you're feeling the warmth of the sun beating down on your skin. And I try to have the client engage as many senses as they can. So the warmth of the sun, which would be that tactile. I would say to them, imagine hearing the sounds of the waves slowly crashing onto shore, slowly receding out. Maybe they hear some birds up above or in the distance. Or maybe they're hearing some kids play in the water, having fun. Notice the feelings that are coming up when you think about being in that place of relaxation on the beach. So I would do this resource with the client, having them notice what is their internal experience. I engage all of their senses, or as many as I need to. And we keep building their resources. So maybe it's the beach, or maybe it was that vacation that they went on, where maybe they went to that island or to the Bahamas, whatever it is. Maybe it's a person. When they're around a certain person, they feel good and accepted and loved. It doesn't matter what the resource is. The whole point is, what are the positive feelings? Because all our experiences are recorded. So if we've been to these places or we've been around people, we can use that. We can also bring in things using our imagination. So for example, I have never been to the Bahamas or Aruba, but I've seen images and videos and I've seen pictures, so I can get a sense, so I can still close my eyes and imagine being on a tropical beach, maybe swinging on a hammock, maybe a nice cool drink in hand, maybe some music playing, sun beating down. I got my favorite suntan lotion on that smells like coconut. I can imagine being there, because the brain doesn't understand, is this really happening or is it not? Which is why people have flashbacks, for example, right? The brain doesn't understand that, like, oh, this is an old memory, I'm safe now. What happens is they're reliving the memory and all the trauma that goes with it. So these are examples of positive resourcing. And we can stay in this phase 2 with clients for as long as we need to be able to build the client's tolerance to be able to reprocess their memories. And the more trauma that the person has, the more time we probably need to spend in phase 2. And this is just one way that we do the positive resourcing, where you can do the self-tapping. And I encourage clients, and I encourage all of you to think about the lesson in this, which is what we think about directly impacts how we feel. So if you're constantly thinking about negative things, then you're gonna continue to feel negative. You can shift your emotional state by thinking about pleasant things, which is why when you watch a comedy or you watch an uplifting movie, you can start to feel some of the feelings that go with it because of the mirror neurons, right? If you watch a horror show or a horror movie, it's designed to kick up those feelings of fear, which is why some people like to watch them. They like that excitement and the emotion that it kicks up. But what we think about affects how we feel. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, follow me or give a like and give me some feedback. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time.